I love Dubai.
The future becomes the present, and the present the past. This is time. And for Dubai, a city that continuously reinvents itself, time will never stand still. Today, Dubai has reinvented itself yet again as one of the world's must-visit destinations. Whether for business or pleasure, Dubai is the place to be. The pace of life and construction in this dynamic city is simply breathtaking, both onshore and offshore.
Which is a given, the new name is Dubai Marina.
Dubai has a reputation for getting things done efficiently, quickly, and with vision. For the residents of the city, and the many who visit and decide to stay, the real estate spans the giddy heights of luxury accommodation, from tall condominiums to bespoke villas in landscaped parkland and lakeside setting. Dubai continues to offer one of the safest environments in the world, and freehold property and commercial investment opportunities abound. Offshore, palm islands appear as if by magic out of the sapphire blue seas of the Arabian Gulf. And the world is your oyster. In the mid-20th century, under the guidance of the late ruler, His Highness Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, Dubai showed remarkable growth, from a small coastal trading town of merchants to the foundations of the great city it has become today. Sheikh Rashid's father, Sheikh Zayed, had his house here at Shindaga on a sandbank at the mouth of Dubai Creek. The creek, perhaps not one of the world's great waterways, is the reason for Dubai's existence and its main artery. Historically, it has been central to the development of Dubai, and while the commercial district has moved to the expansive developments along Sheikh Zayed Road and beyond, Dubai Creek continues to offer a safe haven to trading dhows. Ubiquitous water taxis called Abras still crisscross the creek with their hustle and bustle of humanity, a scene that has changed little in half a century or more. Dubai's Heritage Village offers visitors the opportunity to revisit the city's past, to a time when pearl merchants and traders were based along the shores of the creek. The Al Fahidi Fort nearby is now a spectacular museum, both above and below the ground. This part of Arabia has been inhabited for thousands of years. And even some 5,000 years ago, the coastal settlements were trading across the waters of the Gulf and south through the Indian Ocean. Archaeologists have discovered a richness of pottery, jewellery and artefacts which indicates a surprising sophistication amongst these nomadic tribes and early settlers dating back more than 5,000 years. Lateen-rigged trading dhows have plied these waters for centuries, where the sons of Sinbad set sail for Persia, India and the spice island of Zanzibar. The demand for sturdy ocean-going vessels naturally produced a local dhow-building industry, with much of the wood for this imported from India. It's hardly surprising that this part of the Arabian Peninsula soon attracted the attention of the European maritime nations. Forts and watchtowers defined allegiances, security, and geographic boundaries. For the Bedouin tribes of the Trucial States, life was a nomadic existence. The harsh, arid climate and soaring temperatures in summer meant water was continuously at a premium. And apart from date palms, most crops were grown to sustain goats, sheep and cattle. The Sweetwater wells dictated the caravan routes that interlinked them and the oasis settlements that grew around them. A Falaj irrigation system ensured that cultivation was maximised for the benefit of all. Added sustenance came from the coast and the sea, where there was an abundance of fish and shellfish. Old Dubai and its sheltered creek was a major centre for the lucrative pearl industry. Divers harvested the oysters and their hidden treasures. Soon after the Japanese cultured pearls had devalued the beautiful natural jewels of the Gulf, the sea provided a new richness, one beyond the wildest dreams of the people of Dubai. The discovery of oil off Dubai in 1966 was the icing on an already substantial cake for the city of merchants.
And launching a new era, 22nd, 1980, when His Highness Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum inaugurated the Dubai natural gas plant. It was the day that Dubai became a producer and exporter of liquefied petroleum gas.
His Highness Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the founding father of Dubai, ensured through wisdom, foresight and compassion for his people that this unforeseen wealth of oil and gas would lay the foundations for a modern city. This city of merchants was destined to become one of the most dynamic and cosmopolitan cities in the world. Despite their good fortune and rapid modernization, the rulers and people of Dubai have never forgotten their roots, their culture and their traditions. In Arabia, falconry is embedded in the soul, where both bird and master have a mutual acknowledgement and understanding of the chase. Camels, the ships of the desert, and sailing dhows add a cutting edge and excitement to the competition between man and the elements. The traditional wind towers that preceded the air-conditioned luxury of today's architecture are still preserved in the Bastakia and Shindaga districts along the creek. Memories of a bygone era, they're replicated with pride in modern Dubai. Islam is embraced by the nationals and many of the people who have made Dubai their home. The beautiful mosques are the physical definition of this tolerant religion. How do you define modern Dubai? You cannot. Contemporary, it most certainly is. But Dubai is a city continuously on the move, a city relentlessly evolving at a speed that's difficult to comprehend, a city of absolutes which continuously redefines modernity. Dubai, quite simply, is amazing. For its own people, for the many expatriates who've made Dubai their home, and for first-time visitors. Unless you've witnessed and experienced the unbelievable growth of this dynamic city yourself, it's impossible to appreciate just how quickly Dubai continues to reach out to the future. Where else would the iconic Burj Al Arab be the old? While Madinat Jumeirah, with its traditional wind towers and maze of waterways plied by Abras, would be the new. Tomorrow, there will be something else that is new. For a little while, at least.
I think the architects had that in mind when they built this, that somehow there seems to be a painting or a picture at every angle. Perfect for the artist. For a drop of water in a boat ride, not too bad. I'm excited.
Dubai today is recognized globally as the place everyone should visit. Visitors to Dubai and residents alike delight in shopping. This can mean anything from bartering, souk style in Madinat Jumeirah, to a prolonged visit to any of the world-class malls, which, along with the annual Dubai Shopping Festival and vibrant global village, have made the city internationally famous.
Amazing festival ever. Get the best shopping bargains at the lowest prices in the world.
Even in the high temperatures of summer, tourists, many of them from the GCC states, flock to Dubai and the Summer Surprises Festival. But just in case you're finding things a little too hot and want to cool down, you can always go skiing. In the snow, of course. The city hosts many conferences and exhibitions throughout the year. One of the most spectacular is the biannual Dubai Air Show, which first grew its wings as long ago as 1989. The Arabian travel market has also grown exponentially, and with so many prestigious and ambitious lifestyle and leisure projects under development, investment is pouring into Dubai together with the tourists.
I flew in last night, fantastic dinner, absolutely incredible wine, caviar and everything that Dubai gives you with such flourish and such style. And this morning I have to admit, if I am looking a little rough, well, blame it on the Rolling Stones.
While there are more shopping malls than anyone would want to visit in a single holiday, who can forget a visit to the gold souk? Bargains are bargains. And almost all that glitters is gold. And the aromatic spice souk. Or watching freshly landed fish from the Arabian Gulf as vendors smile and haggle noisily into the business of the day. The sun sets on another day, and the busy Abras carry workers home across the creek. And Dubai becomes alive with colourful lights and the hustle and bustle of a cosmopolitan city which enjoys life to the full.
I saw you in the...
International art and artists are drawn to Dubai by the spectacular mélange of old Arabia and its futuristic architecture, and the eclectic mix of peoples and cultures.
Technique which I'm making a new one. This one is on camera.
The architecture of Dubai is striking, and many of the city's more recent buildings are associated with the hospitality and tourism industry. Arabian hospitality is legendary and unique, so it's hardly surprising that you'll find some of the most spectacular buildings in the world in Dubai.
There we are.
Synonymous with its hospitality is the city's wonderful choice of fine dining, featuring international and traditional cuisine from innovative and world-famous chefs. and the freshest seafood anywhere. For those who prefer to snack and party, well, there's no end of options either in this dynamic metropolis. It's showtime, and live entertainment is of top international and star quality. It's music, music, music all the way, from traditional jazz to opera, classical to rock.
It's just like the ocean under the moon. It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of love that can be so smooth, yeah. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it.
To restrict any visit to Dubai to the city itself would be to deny the traveller other delights. Khor Dubai hosts other travellers. The mangroves are not quite so old, but Dubai Creek has long been a resting place for migrating birds. The colourful flamingos have made the creek their home for decades. Formally opened in 2005 by His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, chairman of Emirates Airline, the Khor Dubai Nature Reserve is recognised as an internationally important wetland site, affording sanctuary to its resident and migrant birds, while allowing bird watchers and wildlife enthusiasts the opportunity to observe and record this wonderful site right in the heart of the city. No matter how difficult it is to disengage yourself from the wonders of Dubai, a day's drive can take you from the shores of the Arabian Gulf to the sands of the desert, and to the rugged mountains and wadis beyond. The Sharjah Desert Park and Centre for Endangered Arabian Wildlife is less than an hour's drive from Dubai. Here you can see the rare Arabian leopard, thanks to regional conservation measures and the successful and highly acclaimed breeding program founded by His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Mohammed Al Kazimi, the ruler of Sharjah. The harsh desert environment, wadis and coastal plains of Dubai can reveal a surprising variety of wildlife too. And if you do take time to leave your 4x4 and walk for a while, the rewards are there. The sun's first rays break through the mists on Sheikh Zayed Road. It's not perhaps the place you'd expect to hear the stirring sound of bagpipes, but then Dubai is full of surprises. The early morning rush hour is about to start. For big game fishing enthusiasts, Dubai's waters offer some of the best angling in the world, including the spectacular sailfish. Tag and release is practiced by all the professional sports boats, and the fish live to fight another day. If you prefer to meet your fish in their own environment and on their own terms, there are some splendid dive sites. An artificial reef, strictly off-limits to local fishermen, has been created a short distance offshore from Burj Al Arab, and quickly became a safe haven for myriad species of colourful reef fish, including the graceful pennant angelfish. If scuba diving is out of your depth, budding Custos can enjoy marine life snorkeling on the many shallow reefs on the east coast. Back on the beach, sun-seekers and sport enthusiasts can enjoy as much leisure, pleasure and activity as their minds and bodies dictate. Water sports include sailing, water skiing, kite and windsurfing and jet skiing. Tucked away in the mountains, Hatta Fort is a popular retreat, and the oases and mountain pools are favourite spots for picnickers too. The sand dunes and gravel tracks beckon the young at heart and physically fit. And there's nothing better to test your skills and endurance. Off-road excursions have been around since expatriates first arrived in these parts, and while it can be punishing, dune driving can be exhilarating. Whether your choice is golf, riding, or any of the other leisure pursuits, Dubai has it all.
Of course, I was impressed by Dubai then in the 80s, but now it truly is one of the most modern and most spectacular areas that I've seen for a very long time.
Dubai is recognised as the sporting capital of the Gulf, with global coverage of some of the fastest action in the world. The Dubai International Rugby Sevens draws huge, enthusiastic crowds every winter to watch the action, where participation off the field appears to be essential to having a good time.
Tate to Richards. Rocks.
Offshore powerboating is an exclusive sport where much of the action can't be seen. But there's still plenty of excitement and noise for those back on the beach. World Jet Ski Championships and sailing events add to the thrills and spills on the water. The pace doesn't really slow down on land either. The Dubai 24-hour karting championships is demanding and exciting for the spectators and the competing teams. And, as Murray Walker explains, the track can lead to greater things.
I think Dubai has done an absolutely sensational job in terms of producing an outstanding circuit, and I'm quite sure that after everything that's been done here this year and in previous years, it'll go upwards and onwards.
The Dubai Autodrome has some of the best facilities in the region for karting and has a fully fledged Formula One racetrack, which is as demanding as any on the circuit.
Yeah, it's...
Off-road, the UAE Desert Challenge offers spectacular action, with plenty of viewpoints on the spectator stages for the crowds, situated at a safe distance. Emirates Golf Club is home to the Desert Classic and continues to attract the top names in golf. The club has celebrated more than 20 years of providing international golfing facilities to residents, as well as the many frequent golfing visitors to the city. While new courses are turning the environs of the city even greener, there are dramatic changes and future challenges ahead for even the most enthusiastic player.
It's the tough thing. For 1 week of the year, you've got to make it very difficult. I mean, the pros are quite good now, and then for the other 51 weeks of the year, it's got to be very playable. If a player is good enough to hit the good shots where he's meant to, and he shoots 64, good luck to him. I'm not against it at all. But if you hit it in the wrong place, then you're going to have a tough time.
That's good. That'll do me. What about your golf? Is that a relaxation for you, Frankie?
Yeah. Well, in Dubai, we don't race very often, only once a week, so.
A lot of golf.
It's a way to keep fit as well, you know, because you take your mind away from eating.
Great.
So we play a lot of golf and get the handicap down here, and it all goes back up when we get back home because we don't play enough.
Super. Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
The Dubai World Cup has become one of the most prestigious sporting events in the international calendar, where the action, excitement and glamour are to be found as much off the track as on it. Dubai is a city that's going places. One that has never forgotten its heritage and culture, its Arabian roots, the solid foundation for its hospitality, integrity and enthusiasm. The essence of Dubai is in the minds of its people and the souls and wisdom of its rulers. The future will indeed become the present, and is without end.